So let's begin on the front of our mat. Just taking a couple breaths just to allow ourselves to be more present, connecting with the breath. And on an inhale, we'll bring the arms all the way up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhaling the head up. And let's go ahead and jump or walk back. Coming into a chaturanga to an up dog. Second chaturanga and back to down dog. Just taking some nice deep inhalations, exhalations in our down dog. Heels to the ground, opening up the backs of the legs. Tailbone tucked in. And let's go ahead and jump or walk it to the front of the mat. Exhaling, forward fold. And on an inhale, bring ourselves all the way up. And exhale, prayer position. One more time. Inhale, bringing the hands up. Forward fold all the way down. Inhale, head coming up. And on the exhale, jumping or walking back to a chaturanga, to an up dog, a second chaturanga, optional back to down dog. Keeping the kneecaps up, opening the backs of the legs, pushing the heels down through the ground. And let's go ahead and just move here, hips going side to side, just moving in a way that feels good for your body, just waking up the body, moving the energy through the spine, through the hips. Let's go ahead and jump or walk it back to the front of the mat. And on an inhale, bringing the hands all the way up. And exhale, pranamasana. One more time, inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, and on an exhale, we'll jump or walk it back to our chaturanga one more time. Inhaling on the up dog, exhale, chaturanga. Back to our down dog. Let's go ahead and inhale the right leg up, and let's find some rotations here in our right hip as we stack that right hip on top of the left. Let's go ahead and bring that right leg all the way through for high lunge, arms extended outward. Pushing back through with the left leg. And on an exhale, bring the left hand to the inside of the right foot, finding a twist. Bringing the hand back to the mat. Let's step it back and move through the Vinyasa. Coming back to down dog. This time, inhale, left leg up. And let's go ahead and stack that left hip on top of the right, finding some nice big rotations in our left hip. And on an exhale, bring the left foot between the hands, coming into high lunge. Being strong on the legs. Let's go ahead and exhale, right hand to the inside of the left foot, finding a twist. And bringing it around. And let's bring both hands back to the ground as we move through our Vinyasa. Back to our down dog, breathing. Let's go ahead and inhale the right leg up. Again, finding some nice big rotations here with the right leg. Let's go ahead and step it through, opening up one more time into our high lunge. And on an exhale, finding a prayer position and finding the twist with our left elbow on our right knee. Coming back out, exhale both hands to the mat. stepping it back and moving through the vinyasa, coming back to our down dog. And taking the left side, inhale, left leg coming up, again rotating those hips, finding that openness through the left hip, finding that space that feels good for your body. Let's go ahead and step the left leg through, finding high lunge as we exhale, pranamasana in front of our heart, and find a twist with our right elbow on our left knee. Opening up through the chest, through the collarbones, being strong on that back right leg. And let's bring it back as we exhale, both hands to the mat, stepping back, going through our vinyasa. Back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right leg coming up. More rotations, continuing to find that spaciousness. And let's go ahead and bring the right leg back, opening to Wild Thing. Coming back one more time. As we step that right foot through, and this time coming up into a warrior one position. So our back foot is turned and opening to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Let's go ahead and take a clasp behind our back as we start to bring our body forward, rotating the left rib cage up towards the sky. Using the core, being strong on the right leg, opening through the shoulders, through the chest, breathing. Let's go ahead and bring it back up as we exhale, forward folding lunge. Lengthening down through the crown of the head, maintaining the clasp. Let's go ahead and exhale the left hand onto the mat as we open up with the right hand towards the sky. Exhaling both hands to the mat and moving through our vinyasa. As we come back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, this time inhaling, left leg coming up, finding that openness, finding that rotation through the left hip as we bring the leg all the way over, coming into Wild Thing. Hips up towards the sky, opening the front of the body. And let's go ahead and bring it back. As we step our left leg all the way through, coming into warrior one. Turning our right foot and opening into warrior two position. Let's go ahead and on the exhale, clasp our hands behind our back. Again, rotating the right rib cage up towards the sky. Using the strength in the core, the strength in the legs. Finding spaciousness through the chest, the collarbones. And let's go ahead and bring it up and forward. Fold on the exhale. Let's go ahead and take our right hand to the mat as we open up, left hand to the sky, finding a twist. Bringing the hand all the way over, and let's go ahead and step it back to our chaturanga, to our up dog, the second chaturanga optional, and our down dog. On an inhale, either jump or walk it to the top of the mat. Let's go ahead and hug our calves here, finding a nice openness through the back of the legs, and come into Utkatasana, chair pose. Let's go ahead and inhale it up, all the way up. And on an exhale, bring it down. Let's go ahead and open it up into trikonasa alignment as we prepare for triangle. Opening up through the side of the body here, through the left side of the body. Let's go ahead and change our foot alignment, this time leading with the left foot. And let's go ahead and open up. The right side of the body. Changing our foot alignment one more time. Let's go for Parivrita Trikonasana, reverse triangle. As we exhale, the left hand on the outside of the right foot. Making sure to keep the hips level here, being strong through the legs, strong through the core. Let's go ahead and inhale it back up, adjusting our alignment one more time as we bring it down around, finding that twist, bringing our right hand to the outside of the left foot. Bringing it back up. Come into open leg alignment as we prepare for Prasarita Parthanasana. Keeping the toes forward, pointing forward, and head coming down towards the mat. Bending from the hips, fully opening up the back of the legs. Let's inhale the head up. Let's go ahead and take our left hand onto our right ankle and doing the other side, opening up, just finding a nice twist here. Let's go ahead and take a side lunge as we bring our right leg forward, our arms out, finding that stretch through the hips, through the groin. Let's take it over to the left. Making sure that we're keeping our knees above our ankles. And let's bring it all the way back up to the front of the mat. Let's go ahead and come into Ardha Utkatasana, half chair pose with our right leg lifted. As we start to take our right leg back, opening up into Warrior 3 position, taking the arms out, or you can leave them in prayer position, your choice. Let's go ahead and bring the right leg all the way up, hugging the knee with our left hand as we find a twist, opening up the chest, right hand behind us. Let's go ahead and bring that leg down and do the same thing on the other side as we come into half chair pose, left leg lifted, bringing the left leg all the way back, coming into Virabhadrasana 3, staying in prayer position with the hands or extending the hands out in the front, your choice. Let's go ahead and bring the knee all the way up, taking the knee with our right hand as we extend back with our left hand, opening through the chest. And coming back to prayer position. Let's go ahead and take our left foot slightly back, hands onto the hips, or you can take them behind your back in prayer position. And let's go ahead and start to forward fold. Intense side stretch. Making sure that our hips are level here, extending down through the crown of the head, keeping the heels on the floors, opening up the back of the leg. On an inhale, coming back up, opening up through the chest. And let's go ahead and do that on the other side. This time, our left leg is leading, our right leg is behind us. Inhale, open it up, and start to exhale, bending from the hips. Again, you can keep the hands on your hips, or keep them in prayer position, or you can release them and put them on the ground. Whatever's working for you today. Keep extending down through the crown of the head, opening up the back of the leg. Let's go ahead and inhale it back up and release on an inhale, bringing the hands up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, head up. Let's go ahead and jump or walk it back one more time. Inhale into up dog. Exhale, the second chaturanga, optional. Back to down dog as we inhale, right leg up. Let's go ahead and step that right foot between the hands, coming into warrior one. Exhale, coming into a warrior two position. As we exhale, right elbow to right knee, open it up, and let's take it back, reverse warrior. And let's do that a few times. This time extending the right arm all the way down to the mat and keeping the right arm on the inside of the right foot or taking a bind. Let's go ahead and release both hands to the mat as we prepare for an arm balance here and jump it back. Coming into up dog. Second chaturanga, pushing it back into down dog position. Let's go ahead and inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, opening it up into warrior one, and exhale, opening into warrior two. Let's go ahead and exhale, left elbow to left knee, reversing the warrior, bringing it up. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Opening it up one more time. And exhale, left hand all the way down to the inside of the left foot, staying here. Or if you feel ready, go ahead and grab that bind. Rotating the ribcage up towards the sky. And let's go ahead and exhale, hands back to the mat, finding a arm balance here if you wish, and jumping it back to a chaturanga, to an up dog, second chaturanga optional, and back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's go ahead and inhale, the right leg come up, exhale, right foot between the hands, and placing both hands on the inside of the right foot. Let's just find a nice stretch here, opening the hips. Coming down to your knee, let's go ahead and grab our right hand onto our left foot, finding a twist and opening up through the hips, the quadricep on the left side of our leg. Let's go ahead and step it back. Moving through to an up dog, second chaturanga optional. And this time bringing our left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Let's go ahead and find a nice stretch here. Both hands on the inside of the foot, left foot. Let's go ahead and bring our left foot back to grab our right foot, left hand to right foot, as we find a twist here. Just opening up through the right quadriceps, hip, even getting into the psoas. And let's go ahead and bring it back one more time to chaturanga, up dog, and moving back here. Let's go ahead and exhale it back up to down dog as we bring our right leg, inhaling it up, bring it all the way through, coming into pigeon pose. Again, aligning the hips, making sure the hips are aligned. Let's go ahead and exhale, both hands down onto the mat. And pigeon is a great way to open the hips. Has many other benefits, such as improving digestion, preparing the body to sit longer in meditations. Let's go ahead and inhale it up. And let's go ahead and grab the left leg behind us with our left hand, opening it up, just going a little bit deeper here. And releasing the leg, releasing left leg. As we bring our right leg all the way up, let's find some rotations here in our hip. And bring our right leg back to the mat. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, left leg through, preparing for pigeon on the left side. Inhale, opening up through the chest, making sure the hips are aligned here. And exhale, finding a comfortable position. And you can rest your head on a block, on a cushion, or just on your hands. Inhale, back up. And let's go ahead and grab our right foot here. And you can just hold your foot, or you can go ahead and take the foot into the crease of the elbow, just getting a little bit deeper into this stretch. And let's go ahead and come out of that. Bring the left leg all the way up as we find some rotations through the hips. Exhale, left leg back to the ground. Let's come down to our knees and come into a seated posture, shaking the legs out if they need that shake. Inhale it up, and let's exhale it forward into Paschimottanasana. Folding from the hips here. On an inhale, let's go ahead and inhale our right leg up, keeping the left leg straight, toes pointed. And on an exhale, just bringing that knee slightly behind us, cradling that right leg into the body. Let's go ahead and place the right foot onto our left hip, finding a bind here. And let's exhale it forward. And if you're not taking the bind, that's fine. You can rest your right hand on the outside of the right leg. Let's inhale, release. And let's go ahead and bring our leg behind the shoulder, coming into compass pose. Exhale, leg back down, and let's do that on the left side. Inhale, left leg up. Let's go ahead and start to bend the left knee. Just taking the right hand around our leg, just cradling the leg. Opening up that hip and placing the left foot onto the right hip. Ardha Baddha Padma, Paschimottanasana. Taking that bind, left hand onto the left toe, if you wish, and exhale it forward. Inhale, bring it back up. Let's go ahead and take our left leg with our right hand, bringing the left leg behind our left shoulder, opening up into compass pose on the left side. Inhale, leg back down. Let's go ahead and come onto our back. Bring our right leg all the way up, finding a hamstring stretch here. Keeping the back onto the ground. And you can either grab behind the knee or behind the ankle as well. Let's go ahead and release that. Taking the other side. And release the leg down. Placing both feet flat on the ground. Let's go ahead and prepare for chakrasana. And exhale it down. And if you're not doing chakrasana, you can take bridge pose. Let's go ahead and take that one more time. Opening up through the chest. Keeping the feet pointed towards the front. And exhale it down. Let's go ahead and hug our knees to our chest. And coming into happy baby, taking the outsides of our feet here. And just exploring here in happy baby, exploring the flexibility of the hips, the hamstrings, massaging the back, massaging the spine. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves all the way over into halasana, plow pose. And exhale, slowly coming out of halasana, using control. Bringing the legs down slowly as we prepare for shavasana. Namaste.